everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Anita Bass podcast. My name is Anita Bass, your host, and this second episode is proudly brought to you by Awake Tours, the greatest travel company in the whole entire universe. It is on Google. Look it up. If you can't find it, you haven't looked hard enough. Dun, dun, dun. So in today's episode, we are going to be telling some tour tales, some travel stories. This tour tale is Awake Tours travel tales. Some of them are just mine. Some of them are Awake Tours. So I thought, even though I announced in the other one it was going to be a different topic, I thought it would be fitting for the first guest to be none other than the absolute hectic human that is Kwan. He has the record for the most tours done, and that is 11. He has been with me every single year that I have done this, besides the very first one. So he could basically run it himself. He knows. He is hectic. He is amazing. And yeah, he offered to have a chat this morning. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to get him on podcast number 2. Alrighty, let's give him a call. Corey K1, come on in. So we have Corey K1 on the phone. Corey, how are ya?
I'm good.
It's been weird not seeing you as much this year yet. Normally we've had you on a couple tours.
Definitely, we'll be traveling somewhere in Europe by now.
Yeah, I see. So Corey's come on. He has the award for the most tours ever done. Corey, how many are we at now?
I think 11.
11. You're crazy. So I said to the people before that you have done every year that I have done besides my first year. So you're basically, well, you're me. You always call yourself Mini Bass anyway. And
Yeah.
Well, first off, the reason why Corey's so good to have around is he's just absolutely hectic energy. He's got the nickname of Energizer Bunny, Pikachu. You'll hear him scream, send it at the top of his lungs. But most of the...
Lost my voice.
Always. But yeah, most of the time, Corey's just like dope to have around because he's just, in the morning you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm tired. And he's like, no, let's go. And he's just great to have around. And on top of that, he looks after everybody, I think. He makes sure we always have food and we always have our campsite set up. He's pro at packing up the Tomorrowland tent.
Yeah, I've done that a few times now.
How many do you have in your house now, actually?
3 Tomorrowland tents at home and like maybe 15, 16 sleeping bags.
You're insane.
Maybe a bit of... Oh, I got the airbag.
The air mattress.
2 of them.
Bro, every year at the end of the 4-day Absolute Hektik Festival, he's like, just wait, let me get the tent. And then we're there as a group effort, or he calls random people to help, like, put your foot on it, get your arm around it, like, pack it into this. Oh, you're hectic.
Oh, good times.
Good times. All right, so I was going to ask you before we go through some of the random hectic shit that you've done, why do you keep coming back to Europe or traveling, given it would have been your, I want to say 5th or 6th year?
5th year, yeah.
This year. So say you've been to Croatia a few times. There's obviously appeal in traveling, but yeah, just to tell the people why you love just traveling in general and how you can get a different experience every time you go back to the same place.
I've been to most of Europe now, but traveling around, meeting new people, creating new moments, doing stupid things, kind of my thing. Leaving your comfort zone, kind of testing fate sometimes. That's all right.
And getting tattoos. Oh, you got tattoos, didn't you?
Yeah, I got Tomorrowland tattoo after our first Tomorrowland.
Aww.
I was going to get a Send It tattoo last year, but ran out of time. Couldn't find a place in Belgium to get a Send It tattoo.
Oh my goodness. In Belgium, in our Airbnb up the top. Do you want to... So every year I get this one Airbnb and I forget every year that it's on, floor 7 or 8 up the fucking steepest.
Oh my God. Carrying the suitcase up. Oh my God.
The speaker system from the Croatia boats. Corey always helps me because he comes from Croatia to Tomorrowland. So we booked this Airbnb. He's like, oh, Bass, we fucking forgot. And you're just lugging up a big fuck off sound system for each boat. My luggage, all the flags. It's fun.
Yeah. For the first year, lost my sock. Like the air,
Your washing
I
went
went,
over the.
I went over the balcony. I was like trying to aerate, get rid of all the grass, and just my sock flew out. I'm like, still, and it's still there. In last year when we saw it, I was like,
Hard times. Um,
oh,
oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. But no, we do have a lot of fun, and we have a lot of fun, I guess, over there because we keep going back. Like, so many people in the hostels and
yeah.
the Tomorrowland, the waiters, and we've made a lot of friends in Belgium as well. They're
Hell
beautiful.
yeah.
They're beautiful
Oh, our
people.
bartender.
Yes.
So it's Sebastian's birthday today.
Oh, we should happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, I know. We should wish him a happy birthday, Sebastian. You sexy German, eh?
Well, I guess I'll tell the quick story of Sebastian, not that we meant to, but Sebastian's our waiter at Tomorrowland, one of our many, and he's an attractive man. But say when you meet him, he's just the persona of him. Like he's just like a gentleman. He's tall, he's clean cut, he's always looking sharp, and like it's just funny because like obviously nothing sus. He's got a girlfriend, all good. He's just a beautiful soul. But every year when we go there, every girl on tour, you just like Corey's like, just wait till they ask about Sebastian, and then I'll be like, oh, there's a waiter there, and everyone's like, yeah, and it will be like through our exclusive table last day, and they'll be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Sebastian's been, 5 years now? 4 years?
Yeah, he worked. He
Four,
was
five.
he was our waiter, and then now he's the manager of it all, isn't he?
Yeah, so 5 years. He's been, 5 years with us.
And he knows you as the crazy Asian.
Man, we had good time last year.
That was the crazy Asian.
The securities just called me the crazy Asian. I rode down the hill. Last 2 years, I rode down the hill, I guess.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, I guess that brings us into our next part. So I'm going to start mentioning what Corey's known for, which is just him trying to make everyone laugh at the expense of probably injuring himself. Again, we don't encourage this, but yeah, so point number 1, rolling down the Tomorrowland hill. Tell the people how that was or where that idea even came from.
I think it happened,
You've
4
done it a
years
couple
ago
of
when
times.
Joshy, I still remember when Joshy had his GoPro in his hand, and he recorded the whole video of him rolling down the hill. He snapped it. It was
Oh my
so muddy.
gosh.
I still, till this day, will never forget that moment of him rolling down.
Oh.
He goes, guys, I rolled down the hill. And then, like, in my brain, I was like, fuck, Josh, you're a funny cunt. And then I was like, let's start this trend. I'm just going to roll down the hill every year.
Oh
And then last year, I kind of like, didn't think about it. I just rolled down with this Snow White outfit.
2 minutes of free fall.
Oh my God, it felt so much further. The year before, definitely, like 2018, when I rolled down that hill, could not stand up. I still remember just being dizzy walking opposite side. Oh,
It's so funny. And I'll post the video with this. But yeah, anyone who hasn't been to Tomorrowland, at the back of the main stage, there is a huge hill because it's a natural amphitheater. And so it is just so long. And Corey's just like, record me. And you just see this Snow White outfit just like tumbling on the side. And then there's a second part of the hill. And then there's these platforms where you stand. And then he gets up and then tries to jump around and then eats shit and slips over and falls and then gets up and he's like, hey. But that was, so that started with Josh, who will get on the podcast in the next couple of weeks. But Josh, that first year, was standing at the top of the hill, but he saw us in the exclusive box and he didn't mean to. But he was like, oh, hey, guys, and waved.
he was waving at us and it just rolled.
He fell accidentally.
All the way down, because it was raining that week, that year as well. It just kept rolling all the way down to the bottom. Had his GoPro, and I just remember he had a bit of beer in his hand.
Oh my God!
He was like, "Guys, I'm alive!"
It was so funny. He's great. He's great. So, number 2 of the K1 trials, climbing up the EDC sign at one of the main stages. What was this about?
Oh well, I saw like 3 people climbing up, man. Like securities didn't do anything. I'm like, "Fuck yes!" My favorite thing to climb up. So I started climbing up, got up to the top. I was deciding if I want to stand up on the pole or not. I'm like, oh, I don't think anyone's going to catch me. So I stood up and I was like, oh, wait, actually, I'll just climb back down. Everyone looked at me like, what am I doing? I was just full waving up there. I was like, yes, team away.
And then you went to the middle of it. So everyone's just climbing up. There's 2 sides of scaffolding and across probably 10 meters of what the actual name of the stage is. And everyone's just climbing up the scaffolding to watch the Skrillex set. And the security like, get down. And Corey's like, I could do that. And we're like, don't though. And he's like, but I could get better. And then so he climbs up the scaffolding and he's like waving, but then he goes to the middle part and is sitting on the actual middle part, like legs dangling. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, yes, you signed the waiver sign, and I don't encourage this. We're like, get the fuck down, Corey. Get down. He's like waving, then he's just slowly. You do it also gracefully though, but yeah, just slowly coming back, and security didn't say anything, and everyone's just like cheering at you as well, and the crowd just like, look at that guy, and then you were in the EDC groups, like in the unofficial EDC chat, like anyone see this guy? We're like, oh my God. Okay, one.
Oh, good times.
Hektik. Next, jumping over the penthouse balcony.
Oh, who was it?
That was Turner.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Turner was like, are you a mouse? You wouldn't jump off that balcony. We're like, okay. They just put like 2 cushions there. I jumped off the first time. And like, I didn't feel anything actually.
You didn't
the first
actually
time
hurt
was
yourself,
alright.
which is okay. Yeah.
No, I jumped off it twice. And Jordan's like, I didn't record it. I need you to do a second time. Okay, then I just walked back up and just climbed and jumped back off. And I was like, fuck, I felt good. Like that thrill of just jumping down.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't recommend it. It wasn't that high, but yeah, Jordan was like, you wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh, Corey, do not. And then I like walked away and everyone's got their like trying to record. I'm like, oh, yep, cool. I think he's doing it. Like, no. But it wasn't too high, but it was just hilarious, like the video.
Yeah.
Just because it's a fancy penthouse as well, and everyone's all prim and proper, and like we're partying, but it's a more social chill night. And Corey's just like, you know what, fuck it, let's and just your energy and intenseness at that moment. Like, it's Kwan.
Yeah.
That's why he's here. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
The next, I have a video of you jumping in the bin at Tomorrowland, having some form of battle with a random dude, and then jumping head first.
Oh yeah, that was good time there. I was like, I remember just dressing up with, who was it? Your personal trainer. She gave me
Zia.
these leather. Yeah, she gave me
Yes.
these leather things. I was like, I will rock that shit. She's like, this is so uncomfortable.
Zia
So I
was
gave
in
her my
latex
shorts.
pants, and she couldn't walk. Sorry for cutting you off, but yeah, she was in the exclusive box, and Corey's like, oh, we're gonna go for a walk, and she's like, my fucking pants, and Corey's like, I'll swap you my shorts for them, and so
But then
Corey
I just walk around. But
in laced up sexy woman's latex that you would have needed like oil to get on with fucking slits on the side. Anyway, continue.
yeah, and then I started like traveling around through Tomorrowland, through the events, and I got into I think it was the third. Wait, 1, 2. It was the third stage on the right on the water.
Yeah, we're watching
was like-
phase 1 and stuff like that. Is a hectic one.
Yeah, that was a good. And then I went to the back, and this guy's like, I was like, bro, do you want to chest bump me? So me and him ran into each other. We chest bumped each other like 3 times. And then I went for the 4th time. I went for the kill, and he kind of just like, no, I don't want this anymore. And he goes, and I'm like, do you want to see me jump into the bin? I feel like I can jump
Why
into
not?
that bin. And I just jumped straight head first into that bin, like 3 times possibly.
You're hectic.
That was pretty fun, eh? That was a good
Everyone's
time.
just cheering. That's the thing, because everyone's so excited and you just look so safe because you're so confident. Everyone just cheers you on, and that just eggs you on. No one's like, oh, don't. Like, I'm just standing there like a mother watching her kid do a front flip on a motorbike for the first time. Just like, oh my fucking God, settle down. You're like, woo, and everyone's just like clapping you and just not giving a fuck. Like, okay.
Yeah, no one really deteriorates me to do it. Everyone's like, just do it. Okay, then. Don't have to
Okay.
tell me twice.
Oh my God. So one of the next videos I have of you is our mattresses. You took mattresses out of all the camping tents and you put water on it, and it was a slip and slide.
Oh, yeah. That was like Louise, Riri were like, just bring all of them out. It's so hot. I want to have a water slide. So I just chucked maybe 4 mattresses, and I just ran and just slide. But I think I like, ate shit for the first 2 times.
Yeah. You went
third
went
time.
over the mattress completely and
Oh
cocked
my
it in
God.
your like chest in the grass.
Oh, that was bad. Oh. And then the 3rd time, like, yeah, I got it, guys. Put an extra mattress, extra water, and just slipped and slide all the way through.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You're crazy. Well, they're the only videos I could find immediately, but I know there's a list of fucking like 10 things. But you're crazy. You're crazy. The next thing, I guess, which was Corey's fault, which is it's a story now, but we nearly missed tour. is when we got stuck in our Airbnb before the Croatia tour last year. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was an interesting time. So I remember Ash and Bass was inside the Airbnb, so it was supposed to be only for 2 people in the Airbnb. Me and Scotty decided to tag along, and like they checked in as them 2. We came in later, and then me and Scotty like, fuck, we're hungry. Let's go get some food. So we went to get some food, and that moment of time, we did some errands before that, and then I came back.
But you closed the door.
Really? No, the door was open a little bit. The door was open a little bit, and I'm like to Scotty, watch me charge to this door. I'm gonna scare them.
Yes.
And I just charged straight through the door. And like I bent the door handles. I could feel it because I just charged straight through it with my full body force, destroyed the thing. And at that moment in time, it was like maybe 6 p.m. And we're just like, yeah, let's do some editing. Let's listen to music, some chilled music. And it was like 7:30, 8. Like, guys, we're hungry. Let's go get some food, eh? The door's locked. And then I remember Ash was like, the door's sparks. I was like, I don't think so. Sky's like, let me fix it on the door, guy. Tries to fix it. No, it's not going. I'm done. We all spent like 15 minutes in panic.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on? And then we're trying to figure out what happened to the door. And then we realized it was me charging through the door maybe like an hour and a half before.
Yeah. Yeah. So when Corey came in, when he charged in, and then Scott must have come in quickly behind him, but because it was so like, doo, and it was an old school lock, it had like
6
Yeah.
6 locks in total. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Ridiculous. And they all like slotted in across. So when it's closed, it lost the like catchment. So you could no longer twist the knob and the big metal bar would come through. It would just keep twisting and it wasn't connected anymore. So we were just like, oh my fucking God. And we kind of figured it out. And yeah, we all had a shot. And then we called the Airbnb dude and he was like, oh, it's fine. And then we sent him photos and he's like, oh, it's okay. And then he came and he was like moving it around, and it's funny, I'll post the videos too, but we're all just like shitting ourselves. We have tour to get to the next day. And he gets there and we just see like ta-ting, 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 and he's got like all these tools and he's got a friend with him at one point and they come back and then he just sends a message like, no luck. We're like, well, we kind of need to have luck because tomorrow tour starts.
Tour starts, yeah.
Thank God about like everything, silver lining. If it was this time the next day, we wouldn't have made tour at all. So he was like, we'll get the fire brigade or whatever to come tomorrow. It was, what was it? Okay, so Ultra starts on Friday, so it's Thursday. I don't know if it's
Thursday.
Yeah, something, but
it was a public holiday. It was a public holiday, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a public holiday day, so we were just like, we're screwed. And I was like, don't worry, guys, I'll climb across the next door. And I was like, I'll open our door. I was like, and he tried to open and like, yeah, it didn't open. So we were stuck in that room for like,
just breathing, cooking, cleaning.
Yeah.
And
we were doing everything, cleaning the house, full housewife show. Luckily, we bought food before that. Otherwise, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, if we had no food in the kitchen. And yeah, we couldn't go to our neighbours from the balcony because the distance was just probably like 5 meters of wall on each side. So we couldn't scale it. And we were probably like the third one up. So our next plan was to get all the bed sheets and tie them together. And Corey was like,
Rapunzel, yeah.
And it was just so lucky it wasn't the next day, but they ended up coming and I don't know, like cut out the lot or completely fucked it off altogether. And we ended up just getting out and just going around and like cheering and screaming. And then we obviously had to say that the boys were in there. We'd kind of tried to hide them. And I don't even know what we ended up saying, but because he felt so bad for us getting locked in the house, because in the end I was a bit stern. I was like, look, man, we've got 64 people waiting for us. I can't not get there. And he's like, maybe 10 o'clock. And then he's like, maybe 11. We're like, no, maybe 7 o'clock like you first said, please. And then he eventually was like, oh, fuck, like I'm affecting real people's lives. So he came in and kind of saw the guy and the boys, and we didn't say anything and he didn't say anything.
We just looked at each other just like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so no comment. Well, oh, that was a good time. I always forget all of these things. Oh, bless.
Oh.
Question for the K1. One bit of travel advice or advice that you would maybe give to somebody who wants to go traveling in the terms of either logistics or saving up money or just maybe some inspiration, because I get a lot of people like, oh, I can't afford it, blah, 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 but essentially it may be a couple grand over a whole year. Like, you can afford it, you just have to make some sacrifices, and it's worth it when you get there. Trust.
Yeah, I've made about 5 years of sacrifice. I've literally don't go out weekends. I work 3 jobs, cover my pay, pretty much save up maybe 20 or 30K a year, and just decide to travel every year. I've done it 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
Literally don't go out weekends, don't go partying. All I do is just work 2, 3 jobs, and that's all I do. That's my life. And then the moment I travel, just become a happy free bird. Just want to run around, just want to enjoy. Like the best thing you could do is just honestly sacrifice something. The biggest sacrifice is sacrifice going out, which is hard for a lot of people, but it's worth it in the time. The moment you start traveling, it's a travel bug. You want to see people, you want to meet new things, experience life.
Yeah.
Best thing you could ever do.
Oh, well, that is the thing, hey, like, because people are like, oh, money, 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 but like, say, I don't know, I would sacrifice, like, once you do it, like, nothing can replace the memories, nothing can replace the things that you've done. There's never a time I've gone, I'm like, oh, that was a waste. You meet so many people and you learn so much. You're like, this thing happened, which then planted this idea in my head, which made me think of this, which actually altered my life without me knowing, or made me realize that not everyone in the world's the same. So instead of being, I guess, sometimes closed-minded, if you just grow up in the same town and you're like, this is the way it is. And then you meet some people who are so adamant, like even like religion, like, oh, but we pray 20 hours a day to this God. You're like, so it kind of makes you question just like, oh, maybe everything that my little town says is 100% solid may not be. And it's just a different perspective because I'm from a different place. So even if you don't agree with the person and what they're saying, it still flicks something on in your brain.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, good times. Yeah, it's definitely sacrifice. Going out is where most of the money goes out. Like in Australia, we're lucky where we make more money than any other country. Like we make double what most people make, and it takes us half the time to save the money. So like, there's no excuse for you not to save money. Yeah,
we're very blessed to be where we are. I have the opportunity to make money.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No. And then, I guess, what else? Do you have a favorite place that you've been to, or anything in particular, or not really, and it's just everywhere?
I've loved all the tours we've been on, but like I love Croatia. I've been back. I don't know how long have I spent in Croatia. Wait, maybe 4 or 5 months in total in Croatia in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So like Croatia's a beautiful country, food, people, like it's fairly cheap country.
Yeah.
Like interesting. Like I love the beaches. I do a lot of cliff diving, and like there's so many islands to go to, so it's like so many places to visit.
In closing, I guess, I'll ask you a couple more questions, but is there anywhere that you would still like to travel that maybe you haven't?
Well, I think I think maybe go up to like back to Scandinavia. Scandinavia is still a lot to see.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive to go up there.
Yeah.
It's such a different world. Like I've been up to like Sweden, Finland, all those countries, but it's like going back there is a very different atmosphere. Oh. It's like they're so much more posh here.
Yeah, well, fancy.
Yeah.
And then in closing, very random question for you, but is there any what advice would you give to your younger self? And this can be about travel or life or just something that you wish you would have known. And it can be anything: funny, financial, inspirational, whatever you want.
I suggest doing a lot more stupid things. I've gotten away with it. I haven't died yet. I've like tested boundaries, a lot of boundaries, I guess. I haven't died. I've only actually last year had a fractured ankle. That was about it. Like
that's the word.
I've been pretty solid.
I think in retrospect. Sorry, go.
I think that was the only thing. The fractured ankle in the last 5 years I've had.
Yeah. And look, from what you've done with your body, I really think that's a great outcome. It's an absolutely phenomenal outcome, and I'm proud. I'm proud that's all we can say. Because I would say that you're probably, along with Josh Vanderbreggen, the biggest liabilities that I have to look after. But because we're such good friends, the respect is there, and you would never actually do anything to hurt yourself because you know that we'd worry. But you do like to push a boundary or two.
Definitely. Josh is probably a bigger, way more of a liability.
I agree. I can't wait to get him on.
Oh, man. Can't wait to see him. That guy. Definitely we need to do a catch up soon. Maybe ask Joshy, Hickey, everyone meet up in Perth.
Yeah. When we get these planes opening, we'll suss some shit. We'll do something.
Yeah.
No.
Reunion.
Yes. Alrighty, well, I'm going to finish the interview here just because time's nearly running out. But thank you so much, Corey K1, for coming on and for your time.
You're welcome, Bass.
No doubt everyone who is listening to this will see you in the future if they don't already absolutely know who you are from all the videos over the past many, many, many years.
Thank you.
Much love, K1.
See you, Bass.
Bye-bye.